Thursday night.
Live from Spring Valley, and I must say, you're smelling good, buddy.
Thank you, Pops. Thank
Yeah.
you. Welcome to another members only.
Yes, they
Live
used to
stream.
make jackets, but now
They make live streams.
now they make live streams.
So we're gonna get started here in just a couple seconds. Well, already we're started. But
Yeah.
tonight, if you're working on a car deal, if you have questions, put it in the live chat. If you
Yeah.
want to send a deal in, Zach, ZACH, at yourautoadvocate.com. Email it over. We'll review it during the live stream. But while we're waiting for the questions to come in
Yes.
from the 4 viewers that have joined
Yes.
us, thank you to the 4 folks that have joined
Yes.
us. I was thinking we could review what we talked about last night, Dad, on the other live stream, because this is like a nightly
Because we're
occurrence.
just live stream crazy here.
We can talk about the chip shortage. We can also talk about Black Book data, and then I'll share some upcoming features coming in the Your Auto Advocate
Well,
app.
mentioning the chip shortage, which we did last night in an emergency
Emergency
live-
press conference.
an emergency live stream. That
It
would
was.
be an ELS.
It was an ELS.
And then today, from Automotive News, I get an email that Ford has to shutter some of their F-150 plants due to the continuing shortage of, what are those things called? Semiconductor
Semiconductor chips.
chips, yeah. And I just thought the chip shortage was
Yeah,
Lay's.
yeah, yeah.
But it's
I've heard this joke so many times.
apparently it's so much more than that.
So one of the challenging things, like I did a console call this morning, Dad, with a gentleman, actually another person that was back in Maryland, and he's trying to buy a Ram 1500.
Okay.
Everyone's always trying to buy either Rams or Fords, and
Yeah.
it's just like it's like freaking impossible. And this guy had a
Well,
pretty good.
It's not freaking impossible.
It's
as
not,
long
no.
as you're willing to pay too much.
And so he got a quote that was
Yeah.
really competitive.
Okay.
It was like 7% off of MSRP. Yeah,
That's pretty damn good
Yes.
in today's world.
So then I get a text message,
Yeah.
and it was called the dealership back, got their final,
Yeah.
because he had an OTD quote. He sent me the OTD quote.
Yeah.
They added mud guards and this thing and this thing and this thing, and now it's $1,700 more.
Go figure. That is one of the leading reasons as to why people hate car dealers. Because
Yeah.
if you give somebody an out the door quote, well, you'd think it would have all the shit in it already.
Let's answer Dave's question. Let's answer Armando's question. Dave says, in Honda's 0% financing offer, does the dealer still make some revenue from originating the loan?
They might pay them a $50 flat for doing the paperwork, so it's not as a normal amount of finance revenue, but it's a little something just for handling the paperwork.
Yep. And the flat's not,
It might be $50.
yeah, and no one's like, you can't mark up a flat. It's just literally the commission you get for placing
Yeah,
the
I
loan.
mean, but think about it. You'd have to do like 5,000 cars to be able to bring in any real money.
Armando asks, hi, how can I go beyond 100 miles in your market price report? So I'll pull it up actually. So when you run the market price reports, Armando, one of the things that you can do, it's right here.
Yeah.
You can use my own zip.
Yeah.
So if you, if you use the dealer zip code, then we use a 100-mile radius from the dealer zip code. Right? So all of the similar vehicles here will be around this dealer zip code.
Yeah.
But let's actually take one of these. Let me grab this. Well, no, I need to use a different VIN. Let me grab this VIN,
Yeah.
and then let's do run new report. And then let's do, what's your zip code and, right?
Yeah.
Generate report.
Yeah.
And I think Armando, we'll see here in just a second. This will now run for that VIN. Yeah, let's see. But for the other zip code. So let's see. So you've still got your 1 C here in Las Vegas, but now there's 84 similar vehicles. And if I go on the map here, we're going to do a quick trip.
We're going to go all the way to New Jersey.
We're going to do a quick trip to New Jersey.
I wish it were that fast, ladies and gentlemen.
And now you can see the other vehicles here are going to be for that zip code. So there you go. The more you know, that's one of the things that you can do. Also, Dad, I don't know if you noticed this. The team updated this, the table down here. Now it's got like the color of the vehicle down here.
Okay,
The
cool.
negotiability score.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Very cool.
looks pretty good. We're still down here,
Oh, that's probably where we belong.
and it's probably where we
Yeah,
belong.
at the bottom.
So there you go, Armando. I will check my email here in just a second, but before we do,
Yes.
we should talk about the Black Book report. If you were not able to be on the live stream last night, we got to get better about getting the.
Well,
yeah.
what do you mean we?
Yeah.
I don't do anything other than wait for you to tell me it's time to. It's time to record.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know that our viewers want the weekly.
And so that's why we're doing it right now.
Yeah, but they don't want it in a live stream. I saw any number where's the weekly market report? Okay, people have grown. You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome, Armando. People have grown accustomed to certain
I talked
things.
to James about it today. We're putting together a schedule.
Oh, so now it's changed.
It's not James. It's not your fault, man. I take full responsibility.
Oh my God!
So wholesale prices have started to reverse their trend. We talked about this last night on the public live stream.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring it up here is because the idea of getting a big discount off of MSRP on a new vehicle and the idea of getting any type of significant discount off of a used vehicle is going to be challenging over the coming weeks and months here.
Months, because the chip shortage they're expecting to last into the third quarter. So maybe what that means, that we'll have enough new car inventory on hand for the fourth quarter of the year, which is
but there's a lot of maybes there.
I can't do quarters, but I think that would be October, November, and December.
Yeah.
Where we might have enough new car inventory for that, which would mean that there could be. God, if you could wait, there could be deals to be had in the last quarter of the year.
Yep. But if you're here and you're in the market to buy a car now,
just
honestly,
know that you're gonna have to pay a little more than you would probably like.
And I'm thinking your likelihood. John sent in the A4 All-Road. We'll definitely look that over, John. Thanks for mentioning that.
We might find it useful if someone shares it with me.
Give myself the stamp of approval.
Yeah,
the one you sent, John. I'm gonna pull it up now. But you might find yourself getting a better deal today than you could at the end of the month, simply because of what's going on big picture. You know what I'm trying to say? Like usually it's at the end of the month you get the best.
You smell good.
All right.
No, you really do.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so if you were with us last week, well, here let me get everything organized first. John. All right, we got the Windows sticker there, but we've got the invoice here.
Okay, cool.
You remember John's A4 All-Road from last week, right, Pops?
I think my memory's that good. You know, it's not as good as it used to be.
So I remember looking this over.
Yeah.
Thanks again for sending this in, John. And guys, please send in invoices, deals to Zach, Z-A-C-H, at Your Auto Advocate. We'll pull them up here. If you can, blur out your info.
I wonder how the folks in Herndon, Virginia felt about naming a street Ferdinand Porsche Drive.
Okay, so I remember I looked over this once. John emailed it to me, Dad.
Yeah.
And I found it surprising because I couldn't decipher too much from it.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's the way Audi wants it.
I think that is. Yeah. All right, so let's walk through here.
Yeah. Yeah. There you have it. You don't see anything, do you?
Yeah. So is this typical? I mean, most of the invoices we've worked with, there's some floor plan number, there's some holdback number. It's coded, but you can figure it out.
Yeah, well, obviously on the Audi one, it's not, and it's just in however they get that money to you.
Well, when you worked for Audi, do you remember how they did it?
Honestly?
Yeah, no, you don't remember.
I just remember, my Audi rep coming in and saying, "Listen, you're not going to make money selling the cars on the front end." And
I do remember you telling me about that too.
And I said, well, what do you mean? He says, you don't. Nobody makes money selling the cars on the front end. They make money on the back end, and they make money from us. And from us was from Audi. And what he meant was that there was anywhere from like 3 to 6 percentage points.
Yeah.
That you could pick up for hitting various objectives that they had set for you on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
And sometimes they carried over, and it might be on a quarterly basis. But there would be extra floor plan assistance. There would be extra holdback. There would just be extra incentives, and that's where your gross profit was going to come from. The gross profit, Audi did not anticipate that the customer was going to pay the dealership the gross profit. Audi anticipated that Audi was
So
going
let's
to
look at
pay.
this. Let's look at this. John is working with another dealer.
Yes,
So he got obviously the window sticker for this one,
yes,
and then he got the OTD quote. So let's look at both here in a second.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
talk about opportunities he has. So this one doesn't have it's not the premium, excuse me, but it does have, I guess, other things that John wanted, convenience
Uh-huh.
package, whatnot. So we end up with an MSRP of $47.95.
yeah, okay. And there's probably, did we look at the other invoice? What was the margin in the other invoice?
Let's take a quick peek.
Because the margin is limited, because they want you to think that there's not a lot of markup.
So
in the
this
car.
one was the other one, the one that he got
So
the
that
invoice
was
for
$2,700 in margin built into.
on a $4,000 more expensive car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's like
So my point would
is
be
the percent.
the percent on a $52,000 car was what, about 6%, 5.5% margin.
So what's 5.5% of
About
47?
Yes. So that's what, 40. That's 5% would be about
It's like $2,000.
$2,500.
It's like $2,000.
No.
It's a little more than $2,000.
Well, if it was $5,000, it would be 5 times 25. 5 times 5 would be 2,500.
Well, yeah.
So call it about 2,500. Maybe
Okay,
just a tad less.
A tad less than 2,500.
Okay, so that's all the profit that's built in the car from invoice to MSRP. So that, which is the reason why dealers sell the cars for under invoice, because they're not able to discount the car enough to get anybody interested. So if this thing has a
So this
MSRP
one-
of 49,000, was it, or 47,000?
Yeah, we got the window sticker right here. It was
Yeah. 47,000, and they'll sell it for 43.
What does this
and
mean?
change.
Company vehicle not for retail sale.
That means that it was a service number.
Interesting.
Yes.
Huh. Oh, so and John was saying the second car was certified used with 8,500 miles on
Yeah,
it.
because that's the way they come in when it's.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
So then they've got him a price of $43,987.
Yes.
Out the door $44,600. It looks like. Yeah, right around 44,600, 44,700.
Well, isn't there sales tax?
He's in
New Hampshire title on that temp tag.
states other than New Hampshire. So yeah, they didn't write the
Yeah.
run the taxes. That's one of the things when you do work an out-of-state deal.
Mm-hmm.
Give them your zip code. You don't have to give them your driver's license. Give them your zip code.
But the point is
Huh.
that they have to sell the car below what the invoice cost is, but Audi subsidizes that so that they can afford to do that.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that it was a service loaner first means that the dealership bought it for less to begin with.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, and John said no sales tax in New Hampshire. I kind of want to run the VIN back in the market price report just to see what I can pull really quick. But it's one of those. All right. Filibuster for a second.
But it was indeed a service loaner.
I've never seen that on a window sticker, and I've
Yeah,
looked at
that's
quite a few.
that's the way they do it. That's the way Audi does it.
Did you have a demo when you worked for Audi?
Did I have a demo?
No, you were driving your Mini, weren't you?
I was driving my Mini.
Let's see, did I get it right? Okay, there we go. So, John, I'm running it back in the market price report. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, there's only one other one. Yeah, I know John's been emailing me a bunch because he's been hunting. There's just not that many.
It's hard to find it all road.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just not a lot of them. They're great vehicles, but there's just not a lot of them.
Yeah, you look at the suggested offer. It's like nothing off of the listed price because they've just listed it for sale.
Yeah. 4 days on the lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you're looking at a vehicle like this, so what's your take, Dad, when you then juxtapose it with like the Black Book news of wholesale prices spiking back up? Like if you're John, what are you doing?
Well, if you can take advantage of a decent price on a retired service loaner that's certified from Audi, and they might even have special financing available. I'm not sure, But if they do, and you can take advantage of all that, they're glad to get rid of the car because it's a retired loaner and they don't want to keep it on their books.
Yeah.
So they're happy to get rid of it. You know, the fact that there's just not a lot of all roads out there, they could try holding on to it forever. But, you know, even they realize they're better off if it's in somebody else's driveway instead of theirs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to check my email again. Let's see. Did anyone send anything in? Oh, there you go. Here we go. Dave just emailed in. So, Dave, let me just make sure we don't have any, like, PII in there. That's the technical term.
PII.
Personally identifiable information. PII.
Wow.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not playing around here. I don't see it yet, Dave. Zach. Z-A-C. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'm going to get a lot of emails, hopefully.
Yeah.
The financing was at 3.75%. Not great, so I'll wait.
Yeah. Or maybe you can get your own financing for less.
Yeah,
And not
depending
take
on-
advantage of their financing. Maybe your credit union would offer you less.
Yeah, what was it? The Pittsburgh Credit Union that did 2.99 for all members, something like that? It was,
Something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm looking, Dave. I got nothing yet. So let me know when it comes through. But you won't be able to let me know. But
Yeah.
ping me again when you hit send. I will share a couple things that are coming up just so that everyone who's a YA member can kind of get a sense for what we're working on behind the scenes. So we obviously really like Black Book. The research that they do is great.
Yes.
The other thing that Black Book does is they do book values
Yes.
for trade-ins. And so we're going to add this. The team just started working on it. I think they started yesterday. Value my trade. What you'll
Okay.
be able to do is you'll be able to enter a VIN here. And this is not a VIN that's like of a vehicle listed for sale. It's
No, this is like
in
your
your
own
garage.
personal
Yeah.
VIN.
And then what the current odometers are.
Mhm.
And then it'll create one of these value reports. Remember I asked you last night to think about what Ray's recommendation should be. Remember
Yeah.
that? I did. I really
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
you.
it's coming back to me now.
Now that I've shown it to you again.
Yeah, yeah. My recommendation is there's a shortage of pre-owned cars. Hold out for all the money.
No, yeah, well, but okay. So what we're going to
Oh.
do here is this trade-in value will
Yeah.
be the data that Black Book brings back. Private sale will be the data that Black Book brings back. Retail is
Okay.
what Black Book brings back. So stay tuned. That's going to be coming soon. I'll check my email just again. Audi is giving 0.99 at 60 months for new only.
Okay, so the retired service owners don't qualify for that. But what kind of rate can you get from your bank or your credit union?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's the
to ask.
question.
Yeah.
That's the question that begs to be asked, John. And well, I'm not begging. I'm just asking.
Yeah, and I'm working on, knock on wood, if anyone knows anyone at Capital One, I've gotten 2 intros to Capital One. We're trying to figure out how we could offer, like, loan origination. It's pretty tricky, pretty messy stuff. But hopefully someday soon, John, we could be able to help as well.
I'm familiar with messy stuff, but not that stuff.
Dave, I got nothing in my email inbox quite yet, so I'm going to show one other
Well, could
thing.
Dave be MIDI man?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is someone asking about an extended warranty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, God bless him.
More power
Maybe
to
we
him.
should get back to him.
Correct. Okay, so one other thing that we're working on here are the email templates.
Uh-huh.
And I know I've shown you this, Pops. So when you're on one of the market price reports,
Yes.
so let's go and look at one really quick. So when I'm on this page, we're adding a couple buttons up here.
Okay.
One is going to be email templates. One is share your deal story. So once you've actually like bought your vehicle, we want to know that you bought.
Uh-huh.
But for email templates, what'll pop up are all the email templates that this guy's written. Resending. Thank you, Dave. All the email templates that we have.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to pre-fill with information for that particular vehicle. And we also have for each of these market price reports, we know the dealer's email address. So the email address of the sales manager at the dealership. So you'll be able to copy those right there, send them out. So there you go. That's coming soon.
Really?
Really. And then there's one other thing, but I don't know if
You
I
can
have.
do all this with technology?
I know, man. Isn't it crazy?
It is.
What isn't it crazy what happens when you and I work together?
It is.
And then there's a whole team now supporting us.
Yeah, because I'm just a talking head. I don't really know anything.
Here we go. Mark has purchased. Oh my God, there's so many designs for this one. Anyway, we're working on the thing so that you can actually like tell us that you purchased your vehicle, rate the dealer. So we're gonna start capturing dealership ratings. Did I
That
even
would
tell
be
you
great.
about
No, you don't tell me shit.
that? I'm sorry.
I know it's a live stream and I'm not allowed to curse, but really, you don't.
Isn't this cool? Have I
Yeah.
shown you this?
Yeah. So it's, as somebody corrected me, it's Kennett Square that's the mushroom capital of the world, which is where Zach thinks I
Look at
belong.
this. I haven't even looked at this actually. This is super cool.
Yes.
So you'll rate the dealer, then you'll let us know how helpful we were. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Then you can share your experience.
I like this.
Add your photo.
Yeah.
Can agree to let us use that in like videos and things like that.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kudos to the team. This looks really slick. Wait, I'm trying to see if there's from the left app. Wow. Okay, very cool. Anyway, all right, let me stop sharing so I can check my email. Armando asked, that gets a stamp of approval though.
Yeah.
Armando asked, are extended warranties necessary for a Honda?
Only if it breaks down.
There you go. Dave, I got your email. Give me one second here. Okay, so this is perfect. So, and this is great. This is the whole point behind the Your Auto Advocate membership. So Dave's kind of level setting with me here. I guess I'll read this out. So we have a 1-to-1 scheduled for Monday morning. Nice. Looking forward to that, Dave. Overall, about $1,000 below the Your Auto Advocate OTD estimate.
Well, that's good.
They are including a 3-year, 36,000-mile dealer maintenance, and I got them to agree for the 4 oil changes to be fully synthetic. All the options listed as $0 are included. Got them to reduce the dealer admin fee by $400, which was added to the original discount.
Okay.
So let's pull that up and let's share the screen. This is sounding good so far, Dave.
Yeah.
We might have a quick call on Monday. We might just be chit
Honda
chatting.
Pilot EXL.
ELX.
ELX. Yeah, that too.
And it's dear friend.
Yeah.
So this is on a new Honda Pilot. Wow. Okay, let's
Wow.
see. Okay, I like this already because he's gotten all, like he said, he's gotten all the accessories at $0. Beautiful. Maintenance, body side molding.
He's getting a discount of $5,700.
That seems like a lot.
Does on a $40,000 car.
We know we need a calculator so we can like do that on the. But we can.
What do you want me to do? 10% would be 4,000. So
That's significant.
So it's about 13.5%. That's pretty good on. Is it a 2020?
It's a 2021.
2021. Yeah, you're doing good, my friend. Now I'm assuming, am I assuming correctly, Dave, that reflected in that $56.99 would be any of the consumer incentives from Honda, so that the actual discount from the dealer is less than that, but that includes whatever rebate there might be from Honda.
I mean, it does say dealer discount though.
Yeah.
You're not buying it.
No.
Let's see. There's like such a delay in the chat. We got to figure out a way to like make it a little bit quicker. So I'm interested to hear. But this looks, I mean, to me, Pops, that seems like a damn good deal, especially amidst everything that's going on.
Title and lemon fee. What the hell's a lemon fee? I mean, you know,
Must be a state of Georgia thing.
Apparently, but you would think since it's the peach state, it would be a peach fee, for goodness sake. Why lemon? Is that a special lemon law fee that you have to pay on
That's what
new
I'm
cars
thinking.
in
Must be a
in
Georgia.
Georgia? Lemon fee. $3.
Yeah, $3. You know, and back in
Okay, so they're only about $67 high on that.
No, it was also the title.
Oh, okay.
It was also the title, Pops.
Okay, title and lemon fee. So the title must be
$67. Yeah.
Okay.
And Dave's mentioned he doesn't qualify for any incentives except for the 0% financing.
So they're giving you 13.5% off of the. Okay, well there you have it.
Yeah, this is a damn good car deal.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
How did you, Dave, if you don't mind in the live chat, because I know we get a lot of questions on these. I'll zoom right in on these, right? When the dealership, and that's what happened to the poor guy I was talking to this morning. Had a great deal on his Ram 1500.
Yeah.
Calls him back. Okay, I want to move forward. Oh, well, we installed, bed liners and we did this and this, and now it's $1,700 more. Dave, if you don't mind, share with the community here kind of how you got them to give you them at $0. I mean, usually what I recommend to people, and give me your advice, Dad, is ask for them at cost. That's like the middle ground. Ask for them to get rid of it,
Sure.
but then negotiate to cost.
Yeah.
To get it at $0, that's awesome.
Yeah, you did what? So, I guess NI stands for not installed.
Probably.
So there's no tint, there's no door edge, there's no Smart Car Connect. But there is body side molding and there is wheel locks and nitrogen. Well, nitrogen's worthless. The all-weather mats, the trunk tray, the mud guards. I mean, there's, those things aren't overly expensive, but,
No, they add up.
they add up and they're worth a few dollars.
Yeah, Dave, please do share what you did to negotiate this, because I mean, a lot of people would love to learn and be
Sure,
able to
absolutely.
do that more effectively.
That's the whole idea behind these members only.
I'm noticing you're
Yeah, I'm not shaving.
no, but you're where you got frozen off. It looks better.
Yeah, it's because all the little scabs fell off. Even the one on here. Look at this one.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the spot that you and your sister were so overly concerned with.
We were. So
Yeah.
Dave said lots of back and forth through email. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Good
I think
job,
it's-
Dave.
I think it's just so I want to run. Let's do this really quick. It's always tricky doing
Well,
it
can you
live.
throw up the Ray Shefska stamp of approval, because Dave did a hell of a job. So
Yeah, he
I
did.
think from us to him, a hearty, not even a golf clap. It was a hearty clap. Or Zach's pretending he's a hippie.
I'm not hippie. I am hippie.
Not pretending. Is that what you're saying?
So this is Honda Mall of Georgia. I just
Yeah.
want to do a quick little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read that on the look. Honda Mall. They do have. You got to read them out.
Yeah, they do have a low jack, but I asked it be removed and they agreed. I don't want anyone to be able to track my truck's movements, especially a third party. Well then, do yourself a favor, David, never take your cell phone with you. Because whoever your provider is can track every one of your movements.
Yeah, but in the car.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
There would
Okay,
be times.
ELX. Let's
Yeah.
see here. So I'm on the actual dealership website. I just want to
Yeah.
take a peek. There. Okay, they must. You did say it right. EXL.
yeah, it is an EXL. I know that's really the way it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at one of these really
It's
quick.
an EXL.
L,
That stands
yeah.
for leather. So it's an EX with leather.
Okay, I want to run one though. I just want to get a sense for like market conditions, because I
Uh-huh.
feel like it's tricky.
Good
really.
looking vehicles.
Oh, it's a Penske dealership.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dave's one step ahead of you, Dad.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Dad. This is not a conspiracy theory channel.
No. But trust me, they're tracking you. They know where you are. And if they don't, well, somebody does.
We don't track you. So
Yeah,
you
I
have that.
don't give Dave, just between you and me, I don't give a shit where you go.
But I'm happy you got a good car deal.
But if you're hanging out at the Waffle House,
Whoa, okay, look at this.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, there's a lot of them vehicles in the market.
There's a lot of them there, Honda
Yeah.
Pilots. Well,
Yeah.
and I ran for a special edition.
Yeah.
Which I
well,
didn't
and
mean to
truth be
do,
told,
but-
the Penske organizations, they usually play pretty straight up.
Yeah, I remember even back when we used to negotiate car deals, I was able
Yeah.
to negotiate with
You
Penske
were
dealerships.
always like thankful that it was a Penske dealer.
But the average time on lots, I mean, I accidentally ran one for this special edition,
Mm-hmm.
so let me go back. I won't do it. It looks kind of cool, so I thought I'd do it. Let's see, EXL. EXL, there we go.
I wonder if I know any of the managers there.
Probably do.
I don't know.
All right, let's see. You're thinking. We should add something that's like
Yeah.
Ray's thinking
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
The loading screen should be you thinking.
put in there something that says, "I'm trying to think of something clever to say."
Yeah, really. Well, because if it's ever slow for you, it's because when there's a lot of similar vehicles, we have to like get all the similar vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, there's 192
Yeah.
EXL Honda Pilots for sale in your area.
Yeah.
So that actually makes sense now to get a
Okay.
13% discount.
Yeah.
Because this is an oversupplied. There's the market day supply is 79 days.
Yeah.
That's quite high.
Yeah. Apparently, Hondas aren't as popular in Georgia as they are elsewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting. I really wasn't expecting that, but now it all kind of makes sense, because if the market day supply is this high,
Yeah.
then you can get this type of car deal.
Yes.
But if the market day supply is like the all road we were looking at,
Yes.
you're not going to get this type of car deal. Yeah. And 0%
No, I
financing,
think
yeah.
Dave. I think you're doing really, really well, and that if God forbid if anything happens to me, you can take over teaching deal school on my behalf, and perhaps spend some quality time with Zach on your left and do these live streams.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's potential.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like John sent us in something that we might want to pull up and share. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Here we go. So this is from another John. I think for you, John Lyman. Did I say your last name correctly? Lynam. I'll get it right.
Lynam.
Lynam. It's like I'm part of his family.
Well, if you're not, you certainly will be shortly. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see here, like, if you can get it approved for this credit union, down to 1.74%.
Yeah, that's probably on a new car.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like...
Yeah, but they would give you some idea as to what a current year used car would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? It was like Pittsburgh, it was like PFECU.
No. Pennsylvania State.
Oh, that was Penfoot. So...
It was out of Pittsburgh. Credit union out of Pittsburgh.
PSECU.
Yeah, okay.
I had it right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this credit union, I remember one of the people that works there is actually a viewer of your Auto Advocate.
Hit rates. Upper left.
Rates.
Yeah.
And we actually had a phone call and he talked to me about it. Credit cards.
Vehicle loans.
Yep, 2.49%.
Yeah, for 36 months.
Which is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Should not necessarily be.
3.24 for 60 months.
Yep. All the way up to 72. Wow,
Yeah.
all the way up to 84.
4, yeah.
So anyway, I had actually talked to him, and this is one of those types of credit unions where once you're a member, you get what the member rate is. There's
Wow.
no further qualifications. So anyway, just putting that out there. Okay. Dave L. Yeah, thanks, Ray. I was afraid with the recent comments about chip shortage, it was going to be hard. What's your expectation? Do you think the deal that Dave just got, or he's going to take to the finish lines, hopefully tomorrow, is that going to be around in a month? You think? Let's do a quick little.
I mean, I think we've proven over the course of time we have no idea.
Yeah.
But if you base it on what's happening with the chip shortages and how it's impacting, how the global chip shortage is impacting Japan's car makers. Last time I checked, Honda qualifies as a Japan car maker.
And it was updated last night.
Yeah. It's just, you just know that they're not able to produce the volume of cars they would want to produce. Now that doesn't mean that there won't be some dealerships out there that have more cars on hand than others and might be more predisposed to work with you.
Here, let me read this real quick.
Okay.
Honda is seeing the impact of chip shortage in China and is considering cutting production. We will replace some models and adjust our work shifts when necessary, a Honda spokesperson said January 13th. On the same day, Honda again said it would stop production at Swindon from January 18th due to supply issues.
Which
and
is
restarted. Yep.
Yeah.
In North America, Honda said it will reduce production of the Accord, Civic, and Insight sedans, as well as the Odyssey minivan and Acura RDX. Surprised about the RDX.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's one of their hottest vehicles too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, but I guess I know we can't predict the future.
No, we're not very good at it.
And folks are acutely aware of that.
But they point it out to us all the time.
But I think, Dave, you probably aren't going to get it the same deal 30 days from now. I'd be surprised.
Well, it depends. It depends how quickly that those 194 vehicles that are in the marketplace right now, it depends how quickly they start to dwindle and what it looks like as far as dealers getting replacement inventory.
So let's do a quick tangent.
Okay.
Dave says, FYI, my Costco auto program was an absolute joke as they added supposedly $1,600 in options that were priced more than $700 more than the price shown on the Honda website.
Wow.
In case you haven't watched our video on it, Costco auto, or it's like auto. I think we have even I wonder if we show up in the search results. No.
Well, if we don't,
We should, damn it.
Yes.
Whoops. It was somewhere.
You're making me nauseous.
It was somewhere down here, if I
Yeah.
remember. What the hell's going on here, Costco? They've got language down here that pretty much explicitly says that, like, you have to pay to play.
Yeah.
And so, yes, the idea that if you go through the Costco,
Yeah.
It's just so tiny.
Yeah, it says they do not sell automobiles or negotiate individual transactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's run through Affinity Development Group. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to use a program like this, you're paying for convenience, which is fine. But,
Yeah.
just know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, it's dealers pay Costco monthly to be affiliated with that.
Yeah.
So it's an extra expense that the car dealers have. And those that don't participate with Costco obviously have a different expense structure and might actually be in a position to undercut the Costco deal.
You remember writing this, Pops?
Oh, God, I remember working my fingers to the quick, because I type faster going backwards to correct errors than I do going forwards. I labored.
You
I
labored.
struggled on that one.
Yeah, you really
Yeah,
did.
yeah, as I do on most of them. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to check my email once again, see if anyone sent anything in. Let's see. Drum roll, please, Pops. We got nothing. Well, I mean, I've got 1,500 unread emails.
Yeah, so that's not nothing.
That's not nothing.
Yeah, that's like
That's a lot of freaking work.
that's like work that's never going to get done.
I'm trying my best, man.
But it can't get done. It cannot be done.
I'm
I'm just letting you know. There isn't enough time in a day, a week, a month, a year, a lifetime. You're never going to get caught up. I'm just saying. Don't feel bad.
that
You might as well
gets a
just admit it now.
great.
Tell
Let's
all
get a
these
stamp
people.
of approval.
Tell all these people that have sent you emails that they haven't heard back from you yet. They're never going to.
I got this email from my dad today.
Yeah.
It was someone who Kimberly replied to, and the response went to their spam for whatever reason. And then he followed back up with my dad. And my dad sends an email to me, and Kimberly says, someone needs to follow up with this person now. And it's like, Jesus, man, we're so busy. Trying our best. All right, what do you tell me every time? You say no one wants to hear that you're trying your best.
They just want you to do your best.
Okay, well, if anyone...
They want you to under-promise and over-deliver, and not over-promise and under-deliver.
So
Just
do,
say
so
it.
do all the...
So just, so set the expectations so
Send
far
us
out
an email. You're never going to hear back from us.
Set the expectations so far out there that when you do get back to them, they're going to go, well, I'm amazed. I didn't think I'd hear from you for 6 months.
We got a 6-month turnaround period. I think we're good, Pops. Unless anyone sends any comments in here, we can filibuster for another 20, 30 seconds. But send us a comment in if you'd like us to address a question. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the second premium member live stream.
Yes.
We hope that you're getting value out of the tools, the resources. All right. Yeah, John, I got you.
I don't think you're family anymore with John.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, you could do better.
Can everyone do me a favor?
Yeah.
And go to my LinkedIn and endorse me for like expectation setting or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, like come down here, please. Yeah, here we go.
Add a new skill. Manage client expectations.
Yeah. Wait, was that there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, someone endorsed me for leadership. I'm gonna endorse myself.
Yeah, that's one way to get it done.
Endorse me on LinkedIn.
Also, since this is something new that we're doing, please let us know if you want us to continue doing it. I think it makes sense because we can do more of a one-on-one work with each of you. And then don't forget that when we have emergency live streams like last night and our normal scheduled Saturday night
Yep.
live stream, because there's nothing quite as exciting in life as spending Saturday night with Zach and Ray. And
I'm stuck with myself and I'm stuck with you, so I'm cool with it.
yeah, so don't forget to show up for those. Like these, recommend these to other people so that we can continue to grow the audience and help more and more people when it comes to buying a car.
We are going to be adding, just know, it was one other thing. I don't have mock-ups for it yet, but we're going to be adding in the near future a way for you to upload your OTD quotes onto the market price reports. So in your auto app, I also haven't told you about this.
You don't tell me anything.
So you're going to be able to actually upload the OTD quotes onto the vehicle in your YAA app. So then that way, like, we can actually start to like go back and forth there in that. And we're also releasing notes, so you can add notes to your deal as well. So anyway, there's lots of good stuff coming. Appreciate everyone's support. And yeah, all right, we'll sign off for the night. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm going to Albertsons. Anybody need anything?
Let us know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. There you go. Another live stream in the books.
Yeah, no, it's good.